D&D one shot. So we're gonna do a modern zombie apocalypse taking place in Shubberduberter. The Island of Wight. There we go. It's taking place in the Island of Wight. Off the coast of England. Or whatever it is. Starring our two heroes, Ben playing Dale and Nathan playing Chip. Starting a few weeks, the big outbreak of the zombies. Nearby, a nearby city has it got exposed. Like the news started hearing of cannibalistic humans eating people. You guys are smart. You guys prepared. You watched all the movies. You know what these things are. It's zombies. You guys call each other up before the big hang up where all the phone lines gone down. You drove to Dale's house, boarded up the house. No, wait, you guys already lived together. Well, you were all separate at the time. Drove back home, boarded up the house, stocked up on your food. It will last you about 4 weeks. Kept your weapons on hand and just watched as your calm streets slowly begin to get chaotic. You could have sworn that the old lady across the street just got attacked by like a vicious dog that just ripped her neck open, started eating her. You watched as people run, hid in houses, fight over little things. You watched the local biker gang drive by and like either take a woman or like just bash someone's nearby head in. You watched this all happen. 3 weeks have passed. You have a week, like less than a week of food left. You're huddled in your house. What are you guys doing?
Right, so I imagine that would be sat at home. Maybe we've been living so comfortably, we think that everything's going all right, but slowly our resources are running out. Maybe we had a generator with like a VCR and an old school TV that we've been watching old films on and stuff, feeling all safe. But the petrol had started to run out, and that wasn't going to last much longer. Yeah, and I think we'd just be sat there, and I think I'd turn and I'd say to Dale something like, "So we're looking like we're going to have a little bit of a problem, Dale."
And when you look at Dale, he's actually, I imagine we've gone like into the second floor, and Dale has like purchased. He's like sat on a stool at one of the windows, and he's got his rifle just poking out with his. You can just see out with his scope, and he's just sort of looking up and down the street. And as you say, I think we've got a problem, Dale. I look back at you and say, "You're telling me that corgi just ripped some woman's head off?" And then I shoot back and look straight back out the window again. It's the second one this week. I don't even know if that one was living.
I'll turn to her and I'll put the remote down. I'll just be like, that's one feisty corgi, man. Like 2 people this week. Like, how many more guys is that one little dog gonna take out? And like chuckle along. But then I'll be like, but Dale, seriously, I think we've got a problem. Or we're getting in one anyway.
And Dale sets the rifle down sort of shakes his head after seeing that horrific attack again. And he says, "So, what is it? What, we run out of beans?"
Well, it's not just the beans actually, Dale. It's quite a lot of our main needs.
And Dale says, "Oh, thank God it's not the beans. I love beans."
Beans are a fine thing, my man. But we're running out of fuel. We're running out of just about everything. I think our beans could actually be one of our top priorities right now.
Well, I mean, the last time we tried to leave, it was we can't do that again. Can we? I mean, we barely got off it outside.
Well, I'd say we've only got enough supplies to last us a matter of days, if that. And if we are gonna get out of here, we're gonna need all the strength we've got. And if we let our supplies perish, we'll become weak, and then we definitely won't be able to.
It says, Zombie 101, first rule: stay fed.
What's 102, Ben? I mean, Dale.
He says, stay quiet.
Right, you are. So we need to stay fed and stay quiet. Sorry.
As Dale, as Chip begins to relay the same message that Dale just said, you both hear a shrieking scream coming from behind one of the houses. Female scream, shouting, "Help me! Help me! Help me!"
Dale will sit back on his stool and use his rifle scope to sort of look. Sort of got a bit of a zoom on it, so he sort of looks in a few of the windows across the street. He hasn't got great vision, I imagine, but he can see it like a bit.
Roll me a wisdom for your perception check.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. You look around, your eyes begin to focus on where like the surroundings, the sounds coming from. You don't spot the woman, but you see that it's like down an alley in her like side house. Like it's side of her house. You don't see it. It's on the other side of the house, but you know she's like 2 houses down from you.
What, on our side of the street, or
other side of the street?
And I turn around and say, I think that's coming from 14B or 14C. And he sort of shrugs.
14? You mean 14 babe? You mean the babe in 14 is?
I mean 14 babe. And he sort of just nods.
Chip, roll me intelligence.
Wow. Oh, so this app's a little bit dodgy. Sorry. Right, so I rolled a intelligence +2, 10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
You quickly know who you quickly know who you're talking about. Sweet Janet, the girl next door down the block. Janet Cotton lives with her mother. You remember seeing her a bunch of times, and ever since this outbreak happened, you haven't seen her since. But just remembering the house, you just get a clear picture of your mind of how she looks like and everything. Sweet, sweet Janet.
And I'd turn and I'd say to Dale, I'd be like, "That's we're talking cotton, man. We're talking Janet Cotton. Why the fuck is she screaming?"
I don't know, but I hope it's not her babe mom.
You mean MILF Cotton?
I mean, Milf Cotton. And he nods. And he says, we both say it at the same time then, we've got to do something.
Yeah.
So first things first, Paul, I don't know with that 20 if I can be cheeky and say that did I see like if there's any activity outside, like out of our door, immediate threat.
So it's been a little quiet. Like every once in a while, you would see like a walking zombie, slow ones. You don't mind paying them off. Every time they get close, you would kill them, but nothing too major. But recently, you're seeing a couple of more zombies, and since the screaming has started, it's heading in that direction. Like you see, like maybe 4 zombies. You turn their heads and start walking to that direction. The screaming has stopped, by the way. It was loud, continued for a bit, then stopped.
Mm-hmm. And I relay that to Chip. I say that there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them walking over there. I mean, do you think we can take them?
I think we've got to take him down. I think this is our opportunity to do something.
And like as you're saying, like Dale, you could see Dale sort of like shaking and nodding his head and like gearing himself up.
And I would walk off into like my bedroom to like, gear up. I'd like nod back at Chip and then like turn away and walk off into the room. And I think Chip would know where I'm going.
Yeah. And I follow. And I imagine there's like that, like those Power Ranger scenes where they like gear up. It's all like grunting and electric rock music. And we walk out of the door, like the bedroom door like swings back open when we're like in our gear. Dale's got like a motorcycle helmet on and like levers. He's got a rifle slung over his shoulder and he's holding a shovel.
And Chip would be stood there with like a dark black like baseball bat hat on, dark black hoodie, and like green combat trousers, and a pair of trainers with like his crossbow like in one hand up to his side, and he'd be ready, and like his quill and shit on his back with his like arrows.
So it's like midday. It's late in the afternoon. The sun's starting to set. So the golden sky is high overhead. Sun's leaving. And you guys start walking to the door. Is there anything you guys need before you leave? Like last minute supplies? Because I'm guessing you're not coming back since you need other supplies, right? Or are you going to come back later? I don't know. You were talking about leaving or getting supplies. What's this home base? You're going to come back?
I mean, in my head, it's over the road, and Dale thinks he's coming back. But they'd probably take like the walkie-talkies, like they'd gear up to like go, so it'd be like they'd have maybe not food and stuff on them, maybe some water, but like no, maybe like a little food, but nothing.
Okay.
It would be like they were going for a long journey.
No, plan on bringing them back to our place, right?
Yeah, that would be the plan.
Okay. So you swing open the door, and you stare face to face. A zombie, two zombies already like trying to make their way to the entrance. So roll initiative. You shot a gun.
Huh?
Roll initiative. You shot a gun. They're coming for you
I
too.
didn't shoot anything.
You shoot a corgi earlier.
I didn't shoot the corgi.
No, you shot.
Did not.
Nate, back me up. Did he shoot or no?
I don't think so.
No,
Definitely
really?
not.
Pretty sure he didn't.
I didn't roll an attack. Well, I made a joke about the corgi attacking 2 people this week.
I thought you shot at the corgi, but okay. Sorry, my fault. No zombie then.
It's cool. That would have been more fun if I'd shot it, but
Yeah, because now it might bite. No
it's
pun
just
intended.
so damn
but
cute.
come back to bite us on the ass or ankles.
Right. So you just see zombies in your lawn. They're the slow kind. You've watched them for the past few weeks. The ones that just walk to you. So you can either like go to attack them or just walk like run past them.
I imagine Dale like awkwardly like moves around them if he can.
Yeah, like keeping low.
Right.
Trying to hide behind some like cars or whatever that are around there or anything. Something.
The road looks empty except for the sign of the dead. They seem to like have gathered a bit more near Janet's house. There's around 6 now, and there's still some on the road. To get to her house, you would have to either go around the 4 on the street or plow through the 4 and then head to the 6 that are at Janet's house.
Could I like look around, see if I could like see like maybe like if there's like a bottle or something?
Yep. Roll me wisdom for your perception.
13.
13. You spot some broken shards of glass, a bottle, a few things lying around. It's like the next car over.
Is it like a glass bottle?
Oh yeah, glass bottle. Someone's been drinking or like dropped on the last day that they were outside that car.
I think I'd go and pick that bottle up, or I'd attempt to.
Got
like
it.
if I saw it, sweet. And I'd just kind of hold that in my hand, and I'd look over at Dale. I'd be like, "I've got an idea."
It's a little too early to be hitting the ball.
That's all we've been doing for these past few weeks, man, and now it's a problem. and I'd say, what about maybe if I throw this bottle, it might distract a few of the horde away, and whatever's left, maybe we could maybe we could take out.
And like Dale's like nodding along. Like, and I imagine you like go to throw it, and then he grabs your arm and he's like, "What do you mean take out? What do you mean take out?
Well,
Like take out?"
yes, Dale. I mean, if it comes to it, it's us or them now, and I sure as hell don't want to be eaten by one of them things. I'm prepared to kill my friend.
And Dale just sort of like worriedly like nods, and he like brings his his shovel up to his face, and he's like, "Yeah, let's do this."
So I'm gonna try and throw the bottle pool.
Go ahead. Now you're throwing it at them or throwing like away so they would be distracted by it?
Yeah, like across the street or something. Hoping that it's
Right.
gonna smash them, like,
So
make
you
loud enough noise to pull some of them away or whatever.
go ahead and just chuck it. It flies across the street and it smashes into pieces. You see two of the zombies turn and look over at it and start walking towards it. Then the other two, and they all like slowly start shuffling, bumping into each other, walking towards the sound.
And I'd look at Dale and I'd say, "This is our chance."
And Chris, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul. So you said there's like 6 like heading towards sort of like the door of the house.
Yeah.
Is there like a back? Is there like a back way? Like, is there like a garden fence we can jump or just go through? Or
You have one, so you're assuming that they also have one?
okay. So I say that to Chip. I say we should go around the back. They're distracted. And he like slaps him on the shoulder as if to say like, "Well done." But he doesn't say it. Then
And Chip would nod and proceed to cross the road.
yeah.
So you guys cross the road. You start heading down the back way alley. And you see that damn dog. Dale, the one
What, in the garden?
you see that damn corgi that you thought about shooting and saving those other 2 people many times before. It's just like walking about on the back alley, bumping into trash cans. It seems like one of its legs, stubby legs, have been bitten and like chewed off. So it's just like a little bone he's stepping on. And like half his back has been like chewed in. And he hasn't paid attention to you, but you recognize it instantly of what it is. And it's just like walking down the alley looking for like a way to go through the back way.
So when I see it, I stop like dead, and as it's sort of fumbling and bumping around, and when I realise it isn't paying any attention to us, I'm assuming that we can get into the garden from this bit. So that's what I just want to duck. I just literally want to duck in to the garden, jump the fence, walk through the gate, or whatever it is.
Roll me a dex check. See
That's not.
see if you bump into the gate.
Yeah, definitely. This is not going to be good. Oh shit! 3.
3. So you're seeking it in like the back of your jacket, or like the little makeshift shield that you made, like just, or like one of your weapons just taps on the gate and it goes ching, 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 ching. And the dog turns around and looks at you 2 and just starts charging. What do you want to do? Dale, you're already in.
Yeah. I'm in the thing.
You're in the garden.
And Chip's outside.
Chip's outside.
With the corgi running at him?
Yep.
Sorry, man.
It's okay. I'd be like, shit, kill a corgi, and I would go to jump the fence. Definitely.
Dex check, go.
You should be good at these.
Bear with me. +4, 15.
You jump that fence. You're like, oh shit, and like run and jump, climb over the fence to get away from this corgi. As you hear the on the other side, the corgi just slams into the fence and just starts trying to half-heartedly bark like, and it just starts hitting the fence over and over again, creating a lot of sound. But you boys are in the garden. Corgi yelping and bashing into the gate, into the like chain fence.
Imagine Dale will just be like, shut up, and he'll like pretend to take something out of his pocket and like wave it in front of the corgi's face, and then pretend to throw this ball. Fetch.
The corgi doesn't
I
move.
imagine nothing happens. Yeah, I imagine nothing happens. Like, you stupid dog, fetch, fetch,
And
he just like starts backing up away from the fucking thing, paying no mind to what's behind him.
I'd turn and I'd say to Dale. I say, Dale, this is what I mean. We can't leave this thing running around. We've seen what it's done this past week alone. I'm not being its third victim. And could I pull out my bow, pull my bow off my back, and draw an arrow and point it right at this thing's face?
I'll give you an advantage on your attack.
Oh, that's what.
And while you're doing that, Dale, I want you to roll me a wisdom perception check.
Oh, that's pretty good. There's a 17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Nate, what you got?
I just a 10.
A 10 on advantage?
Full out, like just like straight off the bat.
Oh,
Bang.
so you just nail it right in the face. Then it just pipes down, like slumps over, but it's not touching the ground because the arrow's sticking to the fence and it's just holding it up. So like the back part's on the ground, the top part with the arrow stuck to its head is just lump-sided onto the chain fence.
And I'd just I'd turn and look at Dale. I'd be like, fucking hell. Did you see that shit, Dale?
Dale would have like, as the arrow hit, he would have literally jumped off the floor like, oh, fuck, shit. And he'd like look at it as he was like off the ground, like just skewered by this arrow. You really fucked that thing up. Oh shit.
Dale, you start spotting when Chip is looking at you, you spot that down the alley where you guys came in from, you see like 2 zombies turning the corner, then 3, 4. They're walking slowly towards you, where the shouting was, and the gate slamming.
So what does the back of this house look like? Like to get in, is it like is it a patio door? Is there a window?
It's a patio door with a few windows in the back.
So immediately I'm going to try to get in. You said the sun's out, right?
Sun's out, setting now, but yes, it's still setting.
So I imagine like you get that glare off the window, you know, when you can't see in.
Yeah.
So first of all, I go up and do that, like put both my hands over my eyes and like look right through the door.
The best you can see is like it's been barricaded. Like there's like a sofa on top of the door.
The door I'm trying to get through.
Yes.
Like
it leads to the kitchen area, but they like stacked the sofa or like a chair. There's something blocking the way.
I will still try and get in if I don't see any threat in there. I'm just gonna try and rip the door open, like slide it right open.
So it's like a push in, and you try to keep pushing it, but the chairs won't let you. Let's say it's some chairs, not sofa. Sofa don't make sense. So it'll be the front door.
So I'm just gonna. So I'll be like barging it, and then I'll look at Dale, Chip. A little help, and like gesture towards the door.
I'd imagine Chip would still be like looking at this dog a bit, and like kind of a bit gutted that he can't reach his arrow. So he's like, he just he kind of gets caught off, and like all of a sudden hears his name being called. Looks over at Dale, and he's like, "Ah, I'm sorry, mate." And I'd walk over and I'd start trying to shove that door with him.
So real quick, so Nate, you have 5 shots with your arrow left. You only have like 5 arrows. Very small quill. And for that gun, you have at least 17 hunting rifle bullets. Not 17, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, we'll count that down. So you already used it, which made what you have now, because I already forgot what I said. Okay, so you guys begin pushing, budging, and this door is just like it creaks in a bit, but doesn't push all the way in. But you get like a crack open at least.
So with the crack, I'm gonna like put my squeeze my face, like just my lips. I imagine sort of go in.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Cotton, Mrs. Cotton, Mrs. Cotton, and it's like that loud, quiet shout.
You don't hear a response.
And as it's happening, I imagine that I can hear the zombies getting closer. So I just look at Chip and just like they're dead, man. They all fucked up. We gotta leave.
But we're leaving.
We gotta go. This is yeah.
But MILF Cotton. MILF
Yeah,
Cotton,
Cotton's
Dale.
dead. Babe Cotton's dead. And he puts his hand on his shoulder and he like looks at him like they're dead, man. They're dead.
This is a really fucked up world we're living in. And I'd like, right you are, Dale. It's getting dark.
The zombies.
We don't want to be out of there.
When you turn around, the zombies are at the garden fence, and they just keep bumping into it, like trying to crawl it. They see you, and they're like moving their arms, stretching at you, like.
I imagine, if you will, Paul. You said there was quite a few of these zombies coming around that corner.
Yep.
That they have come up to the garden fence and they're like swarming that area, so you couldn't really jump over it if you tried.
Yeah.
So so Dale freaks out and gets his shovel and just smashes this this window, this door. For some reason I imagined it was glass because it was a patio door, but I could be wrong.
It has a glass window.
Is that big enough for a person to jump through in like motorcycle gear?
It would be a tight squeeze, but you can do it. I mean, you can also just smash the window and just start pushing the chairs out of the way.
Oh, if that's the thing, I'll definitely do that. Like, well, yeah, I'll probably just smash it and then jump through. Maybe I get stuck and I start pushing and just climbing through.
All right, roll me a strength check to see if you can smash that window.
Jesus fucking Christ. So Dale is shitting himself.
Yeah.
And so when he swings his shovel, he doesn't hit the window. He hits the stonework around it and just
Mhm.
pings off with a natural 1.
It just starts shaking and you just drop it.
Yeah, like that reverb. And then I pick it up again if I can.
After like your hand stops shaking for a bit, you grab it. Your hand tingles a bit, but you manage to just pick it up, like cursing at yourself under your breath.
But you didn't just jar your wrist, did you, Dale? Tell me you didn't
And
just
then
jar your wrist.
Dale just looks at him and says, "A little help?" As if like he didn't just completely fuck up.
If you need a little help, you know I'm there for you, mate. And is there like some kind of object, like maybe like a garden chair or something around, Paul?
Yep.
Can I like pick up the garden chair and proceed to try and smash?
Roll me that strength
back
check
open?
as 2 more zombies turn the corner and start joining the other 6.
Straight. -1 on the strength. 7.
You can help
Oh
with
no,
that, Ben.
6. Sorry.
Surely you're not rolling that low, man.
He's using a dice app, man.
Yeah,
It's
no,
pretty.
dice
fuck's
that.
sake. Yeah, so with that, like the help, I imagine that we're just like we both sort of go at it at the same time.
Mhm.
That's cool.
You can roll me that help.
How do I do that?
Just roll your strength, basically.
13.
13 does it. So you're like both smashing at it, and the glass starts breaking. It breaks open.
And yeah, Dale's climbing through. Like he's in.
As Dale's going through, Chip, you turn around and you're starting to notice that the fence is starting to bend inwards to you guys.
Mhm.
So, Dale, as you're trying to claw through, it's a tight squeeze, and you get the idea of just start pushing the chairs away. But you seem to be stuck as you try to pull yourself out. Because jackets don't really make it easy to crawl through things.
So whilst Dale's stuck on that, is there like a garden shed or anything that's close by?
No, there's not a garden shed in the
No.
backyard. Sadly, it's just a patio with a small backyard. It's enough for a garden, not a garden shed.
So I'd start trying to like unhook Dale. Could I see where his like jacket's getting caught on it and stuff?
Yeah, you with some help, you'll manage to pull Dale out of the door frame. You guys push through and get inside the house.
What do we sit like? We in like a kitchen or?
You're in the kitchen area. It's still quiet.
And there's a lot of zombies outside.
There's 8. The fence is starting to bend with so many things pushing at it.
Can I like go and grab a kitchen knife? Like if there
You
is
can.
one, like just out of a block, just
Grab a cleaver.
yeah. I'm thinking like a big like 14-inch like chef's knife, like pointed edge, something for like going for a head.
Mrs. Mercy Cotton was top chef at the local restaurant, so she should have one of her butcher knives here somewhere.
Nice. Yeah, I'd take a cleaver and like a blade, like a pointed one, if there was one.
You do?
And have the zombies started walking, like getting it? Have they got into the garden at all, or is they still just sort of bashing against the fence?
It's still like bending. It's like the fence is about to tip over. It would It takes a few. It will take a few minutes for like the fence just collapse after like 8 people pushing on it, but it's not.
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead.
So sorry. So Dale will use those precious few seconds between life and death to look through a couple of Mrs. Cotton's cupboards. Just he's looking for like gourmet tins of sausage and beans or something ridiculous.
You're like flinging open the cupboards and you don't spot anything. It's been like emptied out.
Cleaned. And he like slam.
Like there's
Yeah,
there's Nick like some things here and there, but like important good food is gone.
yeah. And Dale's not interested in anything apart from the finest that he thinks that's what she would have, and it's all like bags of rice, I imagine, and just yeah.
Yeah.
So he slams the cupboard door and peeks back out into the garden as this fence is sort of buckling in, and
Starting to tip over.
yeah, we need to let's go. Let's go.
And I'd turn to Dale and I'd be like, I've always wondered what their bedrooms look like.
And he just cocks his head and gives you the sternest look, like
come on.
like he's about to tell you off, and then he says 2 minutes max and just runs.
And I'd definitely follow him.
As you dash out of the kitchen, you hear a gun cock and you have a barrel at your face level.
Fucking
And you see Mrs. Mercy Cotton with a double barrel shotgun at your face level. Like, who are you? Why are you here? Get out of my house.
Dale? And I'd turn and really look kind of awkwardly. What, is the gun at Dale's face?
Yep.
I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'd be like, I'll just be
and
like,
go on. Sorry, mate. Go on. Sorry.
I'll just be like, we're just here to help. Please, this Dale.
You see her just like raise her gun at the helmet-headed Dale and glare over at you. It's like, you two, get out now. I won't have this. You boys need to leave, or I'll shoot you where you stand. I don't mind. Killed already a few.
Mrs. Cotton, I think you need to leave. We need to leave together as like a threesome. And he sort of chuckles. We need to leave, but Chip smashed your back doors in, and there's like a dozen zombies, walkers, undead.
Dead.
They're outside.
She slowly lowers her gun.
We came to help. I mean, and he gets off his knees because he already fell to his knees like immediately. He starts to get off his knees and just put one hand up, and he sort of raises the visor on the motorcycle helmet so that you can see his eyes.
Oh, Christ. Boys sound familiar. I'm gonna have to trust you. And she shouts up, Janet, honey, we need to leave. These boys fucked their house out.
With that, with the Janet and shouts upstairs, he looks at Chip and just like pulls like a little thumbs up where no one else can see apart from him.
And it'd see Chip respond with a raise of the eyebrows a few times. Just twitching his eyebrows up and down a little bit. As in, hey.
You hear 2 sets of footsteps run down the stairs as Janet walks in, and she looks at you two Fell back her mom, like, Mom, what's going on? Janet, sweetie, these boys fucked up and they broke our back door. We gotta go. Can we just barricade the back door? No, Janet. We talked about this. We're running out of food. We could go to Ted's house. He's like 2 blocks down. It should be fine, right? Then she looks at both of you. You know Ted.
And Dale looks at Chip and like mouths Ted and like pulls a face. He turns around and he looks at Janet and he says, "My name's Dale Winterbottom, and I'm here to rescue you." Looking as serious as it can get.
We were fine. Why are you here? Wait, you have like a car? Like a way off this island? Like, how? Why are you here?
We've got stuff. We've got Chip. We've got stuff.
We're prepared.
We're prepared. We've got stuff.
And
We heard a scream and we're here, and you're alive, which is great.
The scream. We didn't scream.
And Ted is
Someone
dead.
did. And Ted
Ted is really dead.
He was an arsehole, but I mean,
Like Killer Corgi.
Ted's dead anyway.
Killer Corgi got Ted, now Ted's dead.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry once again, Janet, for smashing your back doors in.
It's
Both of you roll me perception.
16.
Ted's dead. Don't worry about Ted. Ted's dead. Forget Ted. We're here now.
21.
So Dale, you hear like the fence give in, and you hear a bunch of bodies just hit the ground. But Chip, you recall hearing 2 sets of feet coming down the stairs, and you only see Janet. You heard more people come down the stairs.
I'd say to Janet, I'd be like, I may be mistaken, but didn't another person follow you down the stairs? Or did you follow another person down the stairs?
And Mercy looks over like, it's just Fred, it's fine. And like this tall, gingered haired, muscular man like peeks from the back. Sorry. Was looking at the front door. Hello, I'm Fred.
Who's this guy?
Fred?
He's our neighbor. He does sports. You see when Janet talks about him, she's like twirling her hair.
Oh,
Freddy.
Frederick, really?
I mean, drop dead Fred. And I'll whisper that as I like kind of looks over. Be like, God, drop dead Fred already.
I think, Fred, you need to barricade. You need to go out back into the kitchen and stop them from coming in. We'll rescue these girls. It's cool. It's cool. It's a sacrifice. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Sacrifice, mate.
For honor.
You'll be a hero, and Janet will be fine.
Mercy literally like shoves you both like in front of her. No, we need to leave now. They're coming. And she like points to the kitchen area where you can see like out of the back those zombies trying to get up from after knocking the gate down. Quick, you're scobbling and move.
I would
also ignore that I just did that.
I'd pass my cleaver to Fred, and I'd say, "Go for the head, Fred. Go for the head."
Oh, radio, mate, radio. So the old lance is looking so great, and he shows you one of those throwing lances that you use in sports, and like the tip is covered in red.
And Dale just rolls his eyes and sighs. Ugh. And then makes his way to the front door.
Front door is barricaded with a couch.
Is there a window at the front door?
Yes, there is.
I'll look for it.
So you move the curtains and the table out of the way, and you see that there's more zombies heading to the back. You count like about 4 more. And then, like, looking around, you hear another scream, but this time, this womanly scream is coming from your house. You find that odd.
Is there any outside the front door though?
Just
I mean,
2.
like at the door type thing.
Like at the door, there's like 2.
Okay. So I'm going to start like pulling the couches off, and before I get before I open the door, assuming that I can just do that.
Yeah, can.
I look at Fred and I just say, "This is how it's done." And I swing open the front door, and I pull the shovel, and I'm going to swing at my first zombie.
Please roll a 1.
I want to fail really because it just be so good. Oh, it's pretty fucking bad, man. Jesus Christ. That's an 8.
8. You swing, you just hit it right on the shoulder, and it like tips over, but doesn't really do much. And you see like, "Oh, mate!" And Fred runs to the front and like just cleaves the other zombie right next to you into the between the eyes. But the cleaver gets stuck, and he just kicks the zombie away.
So just to clarify, I didn't do any killing.
No damage. You just knocked it away. Because killing is just head.
I'd like to, if it's cool for flavour, I'd like to like swing it, and instead of like obviously taking its head off like you're supposed to, I just slice it across the stomach, and like all of its fucking bowels and shit just fall out, and it stinks.
I would give it to you if it was.
That's it.
I would give it to you if it was.
Nothing happens.
I would give it to you if it was a sharpened shovel. But
It's like a military shovel.
it's a military shovel, but you.
And they're dead. They're like decaying and
I'm
shit.
just saying, this is your first time fighting zombies. You said it yourself.
Yeah, that's why it's so fucking bad. Anyway, that still happened in my head.
Okay. In your head, you did all this, but in reality,
Because it's bad. It's like the worst thing you could do. You just made a mess.
I mean, I'll say you could chop his arm off, since you did hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah, fine, that's cool.
Okay, you just chop the arm off. It's still coming at you.
And then Fred just like takes that other thing down and
Loses the cleaver in the process.
Mhm.
You hear Mercy shoot her shotgun off in the backyard. And Janet like runs out with like sewing needles. And she starts like no sewing needles, knitting needles. There we go. That's the long pointy ones.
Yeah.
She just runs out with those, like with a backpack on her back. What are you doing? We gotta go. And Dale, split second, you like hit the thing, doesn't go down, it attacks you now. 11. Nah, it doesn't hit you. 11, it just like grabs onto you, but you push it away.
Mhm.
Fred's like picks up his lance, grabs like a can of spinach, just puts it in his pocket. As Chip and Mercy run out the front door. And Janet starts shouting, "What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Where are we going?" Talk, guys.
I mean, I imagine I'm like Mortal Kombat with this zombie, so I probably wouldn't be able to respond.
I mean, you can attack it as you respond.
Yeah, I would definitely like to attack it as a response.
I was just waiting for you to say something. Go ahead.
Oh, cool. Yeah, 17.
Hit.
What's the damage? Oh, sorry, I've seen it. 7 damage.
Dead.
Yeah, and it's not pretty, and it's not cool. It just happens to kill it. And Dale gets up off his knees to the pad, and he nods to Chip.
But all right, everyone, to the pad. To the pad, everyone.
What the hell's a pad?
Our pad.
Fred steps in front of you, Dale. He was like, "All right, I'll take the lead. Let's go, guys."
And I imagine as sort of like he runs off and the two girls run behind him, one of them twiddling their hair. We're sort of behind, and I say to Chip, "Heard that? Oh no, I didn't hear the scream, did I? It was someone else."
You heard the second scream because you were looking outside.
It was me that heard the scream from our house.
Yep.
Yeah, so I say that to Chip. Heard that woman scream from our house, our pad. They're in our pad, man. Sitting on our sofa and shit.
Who could be screaming? There's never been that many women at our pad.
There was that one time.
There was.
Does count.
It can't be her though, surely.
I fucking hope not.
We need to get out of here anyway. Back to the pad it is. Let's go down. Let's get out of here.
You run in. No, Fred pushes open your door, runs inside, and he just shouts immediately, "It's all clear!" Like the moment he walks in, doesn't see anything, just shouts, "It's all clear!" As the girls run up behind him, Mercy points her shotgun into the room as Janet stands behind Fred, and you guys come up the rear. Wink.
And as I walk in, I say, "Of course, it's all clear. We're defending this place." And I close the door behind us and sort of peek out the window just to make sure nothing's following us.
You see just walkers heading in your direction.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's our generator doing?
Generator not looking so great. It'll last longer than your food supply will.
That's good. At least we'll be warm when we die.
Yeah.
Or we could set ourselves on fire.
Yeah.
They just kind of laugh it off.
So I imagine like they'll be like, "Oh, there's some food in the kitchen. Like, take care of yourselves." And then as they sort of walk off, he'll say, "Don't eat the beans. Don't eat the beans." And then he would look at the Chip and say, "We need to get out of here. How the hell do we get out of here? The car's running on fumes."
Fred looks at both of you. Well, my old man has a Jeep.
Where's the Jeep?
Ever the hero, hey Frank?
Boy, mates, I'm just trying to help.
You've done enough, Frank. You've done enough.
This is our time now, Frank. We've got this under control.
Where's the Jeep?
Mates, we're all friends here. Let's calm down.
Frank, you are not the babe at 14B.
I'm not a babe. No, mates, I'm one of the guys. Come on. Don't exclude me. I can help.
And I imagine that Chip would turn and look at Dale and be like, do the similar kind of thing to what Dale just done and be like, I can help. Like, because, like, you know, we've just watched so many zombie things and we just think that we're like, almost like, you know, how can we not have it under control? But really, I think deep down we know that a Jeep's a great idea.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, without doubt. We want it to be our idea.
Yeah.
So we're like, I say, so where's the Jeep?
Oh, the Jeep, right back where we were. It's right next door. I just don't have. I don't have the keys.
I'm gonna hurt you, and he starts walking towards.
Mate, come on.
Whoa.
You said come here. I thought you had something. I don't have the keys. That's the reason we didn't take the Jeep. My old man had it, and he never came back home.
Can you not hotwire it? Do you know how to do that, Frankie boy? Oh,
No,
Frankie boy.
I don't know how to hotwire any damn car.
If only we had Google still.
Yeah, if only we had a boat. And then as he says that, he just like, you see something go off in Dale's head, and you see it clear as day, Chip.
Dale, you bloody genius.
What? What is it?
Don't worry, Frank. We've got this under control.
It's Fred. Okay, mates, come on.
Of course it's Fred. That's what I said.
It's Frankie.
Frank.
You told us Frankie at the start, Frank.
No,
Fred.
all right, mate. Relax. It's Fred. What's the plan? Help me out. Include me. Come on, guys.
And
Wow.
no, go on.
No, it's all right.
Dale says, "My piece of shit uncle, that rich motherfucker. He's got a boat."
Oh, that a boy, Dale. Could use that to get out of here. Where is it?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's at the dock, and the dock is. This is where I need your help, Paul. How far away is this boat?
Well, the dock is about, I would say, a half a day's drive. No, half a day's drive too. No, half a day's drive too far. It would be like
An hour.
like an hour and a half out in the docks. Find parking. It's bitch.
And Dale says like, and he always leaves his keys in the boat. He's such a prick.
I've only ever heard really dickish things about him. We should definitely steal his boat. What a great idea.
We should definitely steal this boat. I mean, we should definitely steal this boat. We're going to steal the boat. How do we get to the boat?
Frankie.
What?
You need to get the Jeep.
Oh, we can get the Jeep. I don't know how to get in the Jeep. We don't have keys.
I don't want to hear excuses, Frank.
I
This is
mean,
your time to shine. You're the hero now.
We need solutions.
well, all right, mates, give me a bit. And he, like, walks off into a corner and starts thinking.
Do you think Freddy's gonna do it?
I kind of want him to get the keys and then die.
Do you think if I keep
I mean,
on,
not die.
well,
Not die. I mean, just not come back.
yeah, just bring the car here first and just accidentally fall out
Then
and land
just-
really badly?
Just stay. Yeah, just not come with it. Like, do you know? And then I imagine we're not in a little huddle, and then we keep on looking over at Fred.
He's like standing near a circle, like, oh, I can't. What can I do? I don't know where he is. I don't. And as you both are gathering around, you hear a scream coming from outside.
What the fuck is going on with this screaming?
Again?
Do you guys go out, like, go to the windows and look, or
I would definitely look. Yeah, of course.
do you see like this red-haired woman in like a red dress, like cowering like to the car out front of your house, as like these 5 zombies are walking up to her? You just see her shout, "Help!"
Can I make a perception check to see how fine she is?
Sure, buddy.
16.
16. She's red hair, brunette, thin skin. Skin. Wait, she's thin, fair white skin.
She's like an 8.
She's like an 8.
And I just look at
Like you're looking at her back, and you see all the curves.
and
You see her struggling to get the door open.
Dale looks at Chip and says, "That's a solid 8. We've got to help her."
We did say anything above a 7, didn't we, Dale?
You see Fred get his lance ready.
Go, Frankie, go!
Frank, will you sit here and think of a way to get your car? We got this, right?
We got this, Dale. We've always got this, Dale.
But mates, there's a lady in trouble. Come on, we gotta.
There's 2 ladies in trouble here as well. You had your try.
All right, mates,
Make a
go,
choice.
go!
So we do.
You run out.
Yeah, more like a walk. Cautiously.
Roll me initiative.
God, a natural 1.
$18. What's that? We're just doing missing damage to start off with, and now it's performing.
What was that?
The app is performing for me now.
Doing good. And Dale. So you guys are like walking up the pathway. The brunette like finally pulls the door ajar and like uses the door to push a zombie away as she crawls into the car. Chip, your move, buddy. There's 5 zombies.
Right, so I'm gonna try and use the door as like defense. You know, like I don't want to actually go outside. I want to just like shout at her.
The front gate.
At the front gate, yeah. Like
Okay.
I just want to like call at her to come in. Like, is there a zombie in the way? Like between her and the gate? Or...
Yes, there's one.
Right, so I'm gonna pull my machete out and go for that thing's ankles if I can.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah. Right. What am I rolling here for my machete? D6. Right. 4.
4 on your D20.
Oh no, shit. Sorry, noob. I got ahead of myself. 12.
12, that's a hit.
Hey. So I'll roll the other D6 again. Do you want me to? Or?
Yep. Go ahead, roll it.
3.
3. You chop one of its legs off, and it just stumbles to the ground. It's not dead, but it's something.
And I'd say to her, "Come on," and edge her towards the gate.
She doesn't leave her car. She seems to be like bunkering down inside the car. Zombie number 1's going to the car door, like crawling at it, and just starts scratching at the door. Zombie number 2 looks in your direction, starts walking there, goes to attack. Chip. So versus AC.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Zombie number 3 scratches the car door. I mean, well, Ben, you're right, because we haven't been adding the plus and minuses to it. So Nate, for your machete, what's your strength modifier again?
-1.
-1.
So I have to take that off of whatever I get, do I?
Yeah, so like you put on your weapons like -1. Other weapons you start adding like dex.
Like machete is like a dex, right?
Oh, machete's like a strength.
It's like a versatile weapon.
Yeah.
Or finesse at least.
I wouldn't give it finesse.
Really? Machete?
I'm probably thinking
So
of a really big machete. I'm thinking like
I've been using my shovel like a two-handed weapon.
I would give it a dex. Yeah, machete would be a dex.
Like a knife's dex.
So
Yeah.
add your like dex to it.
Wow. So all of a sudden that was
Like 7.
I mean, we're gonna count the first one, but you just start adding your strength or dex to your weapons. I forgot to tell you that earlier. I thought we were just going off the base, but I forgot that's for the cowboy game and not for this game. Okay. So your crossbow would have dex, your machete would have dex, your bat would have strength, and so on. Now, you can't add dex to rifle, by the way. Just letting you know, Ben.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Number 3. Number 4. Scratching at the car door. Zombie number 5 also doing thing. Dale, girl inside car. The zombies around her. One's on Chip.
There's a zombie on chip.
Yeah,
Her. And how many are at the car?
4.
So because I want to rescue the solid 8 damsel in distress, I'm going to attack one of the zombies at the car.
Go ahead.
Oh, what is going on? That's a 10.
That's a hit.
Yeah. 6 damage.
That's dead.
And because, like, do I get a better look at her now? Is that a thing? Basically, I
Better.
can see her front. Is what I'm saying. Is what I want to know.
Oh no, she's bunkering down, like hands above her head, like leaning down from the car, trying to hide, basically.
Okay. I think because she's so fit, I'm going to use my action surge to attack the next one.
All right.
That is a 19.
That's a hit.
Eight damage.
That's dead.
Sweet. So yeah, I just like the first one's a practice. I get lucky, and the second one, I just take its head off.
The woman notices the commotion outside and begins like opening the door, like trying to lead you in. Guess that would be it. No, like she like cracks open she unlocks and cracks open the door and goes like, "Hey, come here." And Chip, your turn. Zombie on you.
I got a zombie on me.
Yeah.
So I still got that knife, right?
Yep.
Can I go for it? Go for its head?
You can, buddy. Just for you.
What's my
Dex.
What? Yeah, because it's not like actually like a weapon that I've
So
got. is
D20
it?
plus your Dex mod.
D20 plus my Dex mod. Yeah. Right, so D20 12 plus 4, 16.
Hit.
And then what am I rolling for this knife?
1d4
1d4
plus Dex.
plus Dex. 1d4. Five.
He's a dead.
Wee-hee.
Now you only got the zombie that's crawling on the floor and one more zombie that's on the other side of the car trying to get in. And the crawling on the floor goes to bite Dale's leg. 14 versus AC, that's a miss. It's a close one, though. Fifth one is just going to start smashing onto the window. And the window's going to crack a bit. And Dale.
So you said she sort of cracks the door for me.
Yeah.
Well, obviously this thing's just attacked me, so I'm going to attack it with my shovel. Yeah, so I'm going to shovel down on it.
Yep.
Which is going to be 13.
That's a hit.
7 damage.
That's a dead.
That's dead. And then if I can, I sort of... I imagine she sort of opens the door that's like got the seat that she's in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to jump. I jump in the car.
Jump
Like the passenger seat or whatever.
She's in the passenger seat. No, wait.
So,
Yes, in passenger seat.
so she opens the driver's side
Passenger seat. She opens the door she's at.
that she's already in.
Yes.
She's at, okay. So I'll just sort of reach out my hand for her and say, "My name's Dale. I'm here to rescue you."
Okay. Girl's turn. She's going to lunge at you. Teeth growling. 19.
Oh, fuck.
I knew it, man. I fucking knew it. That's why I said, "Can I see her face?"
And I kept avoiding it. Faker does 3 damage as she scratches your face and pins you to the ground.
What, ungrapples me?
Yep.
So Dale's just screaming like a little girl. Ah! Ah!
Faker's turn's done. Chip.
She's a 3! Chip, she's a 3!
Right, so what I'm presented with now is there's a crawler on the floor.
Crawler's dead.
The crawler's dead.
Dale got him.
So I'm just going to open this door up
Okay.
to the car, and I'm going to just pull an arrow out and just try and stick it through the back of her head.
Okay, do it.
I don't know. Do you want me to roll the same thing? Like, is that same damage as a bow, or is it like half damage? Or...
Same damage as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sweet. Right, so so 7.
Gotta roll the hit, buddy.
Roll the hit. 10.
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
7. That's all I got.
On your D20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you miss. You panic and you shot.
So you rolled a 7 on your D20.
Yeah.
That was like the number on the die.
Yeah.
Oh, then add your dex.
Actually, add your
Oh,
dex
God.
and your proficiency bonus. If we're doing proficiency, I think we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, so it's your dex plus 2.
All right, so 11, 13 then.
We might need to take a break and fix all this.
Just write it down.
So you fire. You hit her on the back of. Oh, roll damage. Sorry, you hit her. Now damage.
Sorry. This app really isn't helping matters at the moment.
It's okay, buddy. I know. Because I'm assuming you're using both at the same time.
9?
9?
Yeah. Then plus my dex, yeah?
Yes.
13.
What is it?
13?
13?
Mhm.
You hit her square in the face and she drops. Blood gushes onto Dale's face as she slumps over him.
Can I, like, remove the arrow from her head?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll take the arrow back.
Kick her
Wipe
off.
the car seat.
Yeah. Dale, laying on the ground, bloody faced.
Yeah, I imagine that Dale like eventually stops screaming and sort of starts wiping the blood off his visor so he can see. I imagine it takes like a few moments for him to regain his composure that she wasn't a solid 8. And when he gets up, does he notice there's keys in this car?
There's no keys in this car.
I want to check like the glove compartment and the.
Go ahead. Roll me a wisdom perception.
It's an unnatural 20.
I'm not just trying to you. So you look in the glove box. You don't see anything. You see 2 bottles of water. One's half drinking though.
I'm going to use that water to sort of wash the blood off my visor so I can see.
Okay, and uh, shit. What's the thing called? Like in the driver's seat, you got the little sun thing.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Visor, shader.
Yeah, that visor. You pull up down and you see a couple of keys drop to the ground.
Yeah. So I pick them up.
You see zombie number 5 just starts hitting the window you're at. And I guess it's Chip's turn. No. Yep, Chip's turn.
I'd noticed a zombie, and I imagine Dale would have like rattled the keys almost as he picked them up to like get my attention, and like I would have looked in like down in the over this like dead woman zombie thing, and I would have said, "My name's Dale, and I'm here to save you," and I would have just burst out laughing. And then I would have looked up at this next zombie, and I've pulled my machete off my side again, and I'm gonna run around there and swing it at him, man.
Just quickly, like when you say that, obviously all the doors are closing the windows, so you just hear like a muffled "fuck you."
All right. Attack.
Uh, 16.
Hit.
I'm going at you with my machete. D6. Oh, 5 + 4, 9.
9 dead.
So I imagine like that I just absolutely caved the middle of his skull in with my machete.
And it like slumps over, arms drop to the ground, and it just flops dead on those 3.
And just kick him off with the blade.
In the combat, guys.
So Dale is going to start the car.
It
Presumably it starts.
it struggles to come back to life, but it does.
Cool. And then Dale winds down the window, leans out and says, "Get the girls, we're getting the boat." And he looks like half the coolest man in the world and half the stupidest.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, so I'd be like, genius. And I'd turn like on my back foot and just like sprint as fast as I could up to the flat.
Chip, when you walk in, you see that Fred has pinned a zombie to your favorite family photo that's in Dan's house as Mercy, as like loading her shotgun from a dead zombie right in front of her. Janet yells at you, Chip, like, "Where have you boys been? There was 2 zombies in your house."
Two zombies in our house. We've just taken out five bloody zombies. Where did they come from?
They were upstairs. What were they doing upstairs?
Well, we're definitely not hoarding zombies upstairs. I promise you. but everything's okay. There's no more zombies in here.
It's fine. Luckily we had Fred. And Janet looks at him, kind of smiles.
Me and Fred. I'd just be like, well, we just found a way out of here. Me and Dale. Me and Dale just found a way out of here. Okay.
Mercy looks over at you. What do you mean a way out of here? What did you find?
We've got a car, and we've got a means to get where we need to get now.
Where are we going?
We're going to what? Something that we've probably never been on in our lives.
That doesn't make better. Where are we going?
Okay. So, Dale's uncle has got a boat. We're going to that boat. There's water, fresh water, everything we need on that boat. That's where we're going.
You see her light up, and then she starts going like, "Okay, Jen, let's see if we can find anything extra supplies. Let's go get it." Janet runs off with her. Fred like raises up his hand and goes like high five, like, "Hey, man, yeah, that's great. So you found a car. We don't need the Jeep anymore."
Well, you might need to get the Jeep still, Frankie.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, it's a bit of a small car, and you're a very big man.
Oh, boys, you can't just leave me. Come on,
Well, you could like guard our stuff.
you're not coming back,
We're definitely coming back for you, Frankie.
boys. Come on, we mates. Come on.
Well, I'll tell you what. We might actually need you. I mean, the car might be a little bit rusty.
What do you mean you need me? I'm not some accessory. Come on. You seem like getting a little angry, like you're leaving him for dead.
Well, we all need to bring something to the table, Frankie.
You see him like glaring at you. What is this, Chip? Come on.
Wow, money is no object anymore. You could offer me £1 million, and it has no value to me anymore. Like you need to bring something to the table, Frankie.
I mean, I'm not offering money. I just want safety.
But you're a big mouth to feed, Frankie.
Are you getting rid of me? Is that what you're trying to say?
The greater good, Frankie.
Chip, roll initiative.
No fucking way.
What would you do, Ben? Come on.
All right, so that's an 8.
That's a 20.
Plus your dex save. Not that it matters.
No.
So it's gonna kick off as Fred grabs his lance and just shoves you to the wall. He's gonna grapple you, so do me a strength check as he's gonna try to choke you with his lance to the wall as picture frames fall from the wall that he's pinning you at.
So that'd be a 2, Paul.
16 plus whatever he has, and he's pinned you to the wall, and it's like, Chip, I can't believe you're doing this. Come on. We're trying to survive out here. You're going to leave me? We can't have this. No, I won't stay. And just headbutts you. 16 versus AC.
Hit.
I was expecting to use a different dice, so I'm going to use this one. 5 damage as he clocks you into the face. Clocks your face with his skull. Your turn, buddy.
Right, so at this point, I'm going to scream, Mrs. Cotton, Mrs. Cotton! And I've got the walkie-talkie on my side, right?
You do?
Can I, like, pull that up? And
that would be your action, buddy. What do you know?
Oh. Right, yeah. I'm gonna squeeze the button and just shout, Code Red!
Okay.
Yeah. That's gonna be my action and brace myself.
Dale, as you're waiting to the car, you spot something on the roof of like a few houses. You lean over like, what the fuck is that? And you notice it's zombies, but they're on the roof. And then it jumps down, and another one jumps down. They start sprinting to your location. They're far away. It's going to take them a bit, but they are running. That you haven't seen that before.
Yeah. I imagine that.
Sorry, you cut out. Come back.
Hello.
There you go.
I imagine that Dale is sat in the car, like he's just turned the radio on, whatever tape's in there, and lo and behold, it is the Cranberries that he's listening to. What's in your head, zombie, zombie? And he's just like nodding along to it, just chilling, like, yeah, I've saved the day, I am the man. Then he hears code red, and all these zombies just start jumping off the wall, off the roofs. So he grabs his walkie-talkie when he finds it, and he speaks into it, and he says, "We've got a problem. We need to move now. What's taking you so long?" And he just calls back. He says, "Code red, code red."
Chip, all you hear in the other line is code red as Fred grabs you and throws you to the ground and raises up his lance and goes to stab you. 16 versus AC.
Hit.
Two damage as he just scrapes the side of your leg. Man, I won't have you leave me. We're trying to survive together. Either cut the shit out or it's going to get real.
And I'd imagine that I'd be like struggling to get him off there. I'd just be like, Dale needs our help. Get the fucking hell off of me. And I'd be like trying to push him off of me.
Janet and Mercy like run down like, boys, what's going on? As you hear like the car honking as Dale's trying to warn everyone what's going on.
So literally, I shout, grab your bags now. We need to get down there.
They grab their shit and start heading out, and Fred just looks at you as he runs out to the front yard. These zombies are sprinting down the street. There's now up to 6 of them. Dale, as you're watching these things coming, you start like honking the horn. You just like release the brake, like your legs on like the pedal, and you're just ready to take off the moment they get in the car. Janet, Mercy, jump into the back seat. Fred like gets on the side of the passenger seat and like looks down at you, Dale. Your mate's crazy, man.
Does like, what the fuck are you doing? Get in the boot.
Boot.
The trunk.
Okay.
The trunk.
I wouldn't.
And he just fucking like pops the trunk. And he looks at him and says, "It's a small car."
You have a gun? I need like I'll shoot them off. Just give me something.
And Dale, there's not a chance, mate. I'm sorry. He's given him a rifle. He will he will pass him the knife.
Not, what am I gonna do with a knife? I have a lance.
Get in the trunk.
Not getting in the trunk. Come on, just
Frank, get in the trunk. If you can't fit in the back,
Janet, pop up. I can go in the trunk.
and imagine like this has gone on far too long, and there's things running down the road. So will someone get in the trunk?
Fred, you said the moment you said someone, he just jumps into the passenger seat, leaving Chip the only one outside the car, which would be Chip's in the back seat, the trunk.
Can I get in the back seat?
You can get in the trunk.
No, wait, Chip. Back in the trunk. Trunk's open. Crossbow out.
Yeah, done. So I'd nod my head, and I'd fucking, I'd like make eye contact with Dale, and I'd look over it. Like I imagine that Frankie is like looking like away, and I'll just kind of give like an evil look towards Frankie, and just like look back at Dale, and just jump in the boot. I'm trying to make him aware.
Roll an intelligence or wisdom's Dale.
Me?
Yep. Because he's trying to sign you something, basically.
12.
You sort of get the gist of what he's saying. He's just angry at Fred for whatever reason.
So as everyone's in the car, right?
Yep.
So obviously I'm in the driver's seat. Who's in the passenger?
Fred.
Fred, piece of shit. And the two girls in the back.
Yep.
One with a
Okay.
shotgun.
Mercy who has a shotgun, yeah.
And then Chips in the boot.
Yep.
Sweet.
Drive off.
And yeah, he puts his foot to the floor.
As you're driving off, one of the zombies jumps like over the car but doesn't get hit. And Chip on the other side, you see it land and just its like thin legs seem to have like his chaff seem to be extended like they have big muscles. And it just starts sprinting after you as Dale passes the other ones and they start sprinting down the street after you.
What, he's like full on coming. He's like going to catch up with us.
They might not catch up, but they're keeping up.
They're keeping up. So I'm gonna just like basically have like my bow held there, just like held back like halfway, just ready to pop that shot. But I'm just gonna wait for if they're getting like near enough touch distance, so I can just make sure that I'm being super efficient with my bow. I definitely want to like hit them,
So Dale's driving down the street. You see these zombies starting to punch all, and you start like moving your car from side to side. As you're like turning a corner, one of the fast zombies catches up to the car, and Chip, you can fire your bow.
I'm gonna do just that. 11.
11 hits.
Damage D10. 7 plus 4. 11 again.
You shoot him square in the eyes, and he just topples over and knocks another zombie down as it like gets back up and starts running. One zombie dead.
And I'd turn and I'd say to Dale, I'll be like, we need to get out of here, Dale. #Hanzo main.
Yeah.
How many arrows you have left?
3.
There's 4 left. And there's 4 zombies.
Away.
So they're chasing after you. Dale,
Yeah, I want to try and lose him.
roll me Dex, like your agility to drive.
Yeah, I can't drive. I am awful at driving. I rolled a 3.
You're doing the best you can not to hit any zombies. You're doing your best you can to not hit zombies, but you're doing your best to not. You can't really lose them. Basically, what I'm getting at. But roll me perception as another one catches up to Chip.
8.
Okay. Chip, fire away.
Yep. So. 7.
7. It. You like grab it right in the side of the head. It's like it like starts. It turns its cheek and it swings back around and just starts chasing you again. You miss the very good part. It's dying. It's almost dead, but it's not dead. It's a zombie. It's chasing after you. Dale, you're speeding down the street and you notice that there are more fast zombies coming out of from the side of the houses as you're driving down the street. Adding another 4 to the 4 remaining, which is 8.
Yeah, I imagine Dale's just like got his foot down, driving recklessly to get away.
Um,
That's all he's doing. He's trying like he ducks down a few like alleyways maybe, and
they start jumping onto the walls and just like stash closer to Chip every time you turn down alleyways. Alleyways help them like turn faster. Mercy shouts, drive straight as she hands the gun to Janet. Janet, I need you to look out the window and shoot. Mom, why can't you do? Why can't you do it? Mercy gets real quiet and just goes like, just shoot, okay? Dale, roll down the window.
well, I do.
Now, sweetie, just shoot there and try not to hit Chip, okay? And she leans her body out the back door and fires.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Fires with disadvantage. As long as it's not a 1, buddy. Oof. Fires up into the air, and not you just hear a loud bang behind you, Chip.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. You hear Mercy shout, just try again, sweetie, just try again. We only have 6 ammo. So the reason Mercy can't peek out is she has 2 big tits.
Yeah, she does.
Her tits are too huge to lean out the window. Frank, damn it. Fred shouts at Dale, mate, bikers! And he like points ahead as these bikers seem to be like driving up the highway.
So we're on like a straightish road now.
Yep.
So Dale will just say, Frank, take the wheel.
He leans in to grab.
Sweet. Dale pulls out his hunting rifle.
Okay.
So he's got like his foot on the accelerator. Fred is like controlling the car,
Uh-huh.
and I'm leaning out the side of the window, like taking like pot shots behind us at the zombies.
Oh, pot. Okay. Fire. Disadvantage though.
Oh shit.
As long as it's not a 1.
That's better than 1. It's not great though. But a 9?
9 misses, buddy.
Shit.
You're shooting at their legs, but you're just hitting the street.
Okay.
Chip, fire off.
So he draws his bow again, draws another arrow rather. And he rolls a nat 20. Boom. Yes, 20.
No, I'll give you 2 options for your nat 20. It could pierce so hard that there's a chance it'll hit the zombie behind it, or it could topple the zombie and slow the rest of the zombies down.
Yeah, I'll definitely go for the latter.
So topple the rest of the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you hit it square in the face. It like jumps back and knocks 20 zombies with it. Knocks 4 zombies with it to the ground. And they're gonna take a while to catch up. So you have 3 zombies on you.
Oh.
Janet, pretty Janet, is gonna fire. Oh shit. She hits. Shotguns one of the zombies and it topples over. Dead. 2 zombies. Fred starts shouting, "They're getting closer!" As the bikers are driving up the road towards you now. Dale! What do we do?
Well, Dale will look at like. No, actually, Dale doesn't take his eye off the target. He doesn't respond. He just takes another shot.
Fire.
Disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage.
Well, I miss because that is fucking awful. Terrible rolls.
Is it a 1?
No, it's not a 1.
Okay. As long as it's not a 1, you don't hit Chip. So it like pings off the side of a lamppost. And you just curse a bit more as you drive. You curse a bit more, which makes you accelerate a bit more, and you're driving faster. And motorcycle to Dale. 16 versus AC.
Hits. What the fuck's going on?
4 damage as you take a baseball bat to the back of your back, basically, as a motorcycle just drives past you. And
Gosh.
Janet.
You're hanging out the window and you're shooting.
Janet. Shit. 17 versus AC. She gets hit. Oh, 2 damage. It's fine. As it nicks her on the shoulder. Oh, wait. Maybe she'll drop her gun. Let's find out. Oh, no. She's got it. She's got that handle.
I hope she drops it.
You want her to drop the shotgun? I'll make her drop the shotgun.
No, don't make her. No, don't make her.
Chip.
Nice spoken.
Chip, you see 2 motorcycles drive past the car, and they seem to be turning to head your direction, but the zombies that you slowed down just jump onto them and like start tackling them down.
Sweet.
As Dale's speeding through the streets, you guys are arriving at the pier, and it's just littered with zombies. Like all the zombies headed towards the shore. As you park the car like at the top of the hill, you watch as like there's countless zombies near the pier. Everyone else had the same idea. And with that, let's take a 5-minute break real quick. How's it going so far, guys?
Yeah, it's cool. I want to punch Frankie in the face.
You were leaving him for dead. What did you think would happen?
I don't trust him. And
Why not?
his actions have given me even more reason not to trust him.
Oh, you just wanted to get laid. Let's be real.
Wow. Yeah, Chip might have been thinking about that a little bit.
What just happened?
Well, I was just saying about how I don't trust Frankie.
I think Frankie is a stand-up guy that's trying to get our chicks.
He's a stand-up guy.
He's prepared to kill us, Ben.
He's ready to kill
You
Chip.
just leave him alone, man.
No, I said that we're going to come back for him, and he didn't like.
No, I didn't like that at all.
didn't
brilliant.
like it. Didn't have like keep on calling him Frankie. Probably pissed him right off.
It was mostly the fact that you were going to leave him for dead.
This game so far has been pure comedy as well. Like, fucking brilliant. From the first, like, couple of...
Yeah, it has.
It's been good.
I don't know. Before the 5-minute break, before you said like 1 second, I don't know if you heard my description of what's at the pier.
No, I did not.
Shit,
So
those
what-
zombies.
So what did you hear? Last thing you heard?
Don't drop the gun, something like that.
Everybody
So the motorcycle
everybody had the
dudes,
same idea, right?
motorcycle dudes drove past it, and Chip watched as they turned their bikes to go back after you. The zombies that he slowed down earlier caught up to them and just tackled the two motorcycle dudes
Okay.
and just started nomming on them. So it just stopped being your problem.
Good.
You drove the rest of the way to the pier, and as you got to the pier, you just see many zombies everywhere. As you drive up the hill, park the car, and you just see this wave of zombies all over the pier. A lot of people had the same idea.
Shit.
And then we took a break. 5 minutes. There's I would say 30 zombies down there. As you're up in the hill above you can either drive down there or I don't know what you want to do. And I also asked how are you liking the game so far? That's everything you missed.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I love it. Brilliant.
Thanks, man. I'm making it up as I go.
We go, man. Improv.
But it's cool because we're like bouncing off each other.
Even though you're treating Frank like a piece of shit.
Yeah, but I really feel like our characters it's like Jay and Silent Bob, only you've got two J's.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like it. They don't know.
So,
Just being a
picking back
joke to
off,
him.
you guys are looking over the hilltop, seeing these horde of zombies is the word I was looking for earlier. A horde of zombies down at the docks. But Dale can spot that magnificent boat, the old SS Stanky, with a little captain's hat on the little sail. So he has a captain's hat on He has a captain's hat on his ship. So it's Captain Stanky. And
Yeah, Dale will say, there it is. Stanky.
Mercy leans over the seat. The Stanky. What kind of name's that?
Capitan.
And I'd turn around out of the boot and just be like, "This Stanky."
It's called the Stanky, man. My uncle's weird and shit.
Stanky's boat. The boat of Stanky.
Janet gets out of the car. Hope it doesn't smell.
And so there's a pier, and the pier's full of 30-odd zombies.
Yeah, they're just all of them walking around, all with different sets of clothes, some with a bikini. like they got hit hard. Like there's a boat crashed into the dock, and there's like dead people on it. People had the same idea to get to the docks, and they kept trying to get to the docks.
I don't know whether it'd be a good idea just to like drive the car up the pier, knock a few zombies out, and then to make a run for it.
Are you saying this out loud, or are you just thinking it?
Now this is like out of character theorizing.
I mean, you do what you need to do, buddy. I'm not telling you no. It would get you closer.
I'm asking Nathan, like, what does he think? Do you think?
Yeah, I think Frankie should lead. Like, we should try and get him to like push people out of the way. Like maybe knock him off. Is it like a thin pier?
The problem is that you want to use Fred to do something for you, but now he's distrusting. Like now he knows you're out to kill him. He won't be as trusting as he would be earlier.
So, like, we're all out of the car right now, yeah?
Pretty much.
I'd try and deceive Frankie about Ellie was just a mishap.
Give it to me then. Let's see how it works out.
So what, we're rolling deception?
You could.
Yeah. At 18.
Oh boy, give me your best 18.
Right. So I'm going to say to him a bit about earlier, Frankie, about earlier, mate. That was irrational thinking, crazy moment, adrenaline running. So we put it behind us now. Both nearly just died. What do you think?
Chip, I need you to understand you were leaving me for dead. How would you react if I did that to you?
Well, I'll probably put you up against a wall, Frankie, and choke you a little bit, and then punch, like headbutt you, and then punch you in the face.
You see him chuckle a little, like, all right, tension's got a little heated up. Look, I get it. Tensions are high. You're right. Here, sorry. And he like extends his hand to you.
And I'll just like give him a fist bump instead.
He fist bumps you back. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Mercy walks up to you, Dale. So, what do you think? Do you think we can make it?
I think we could, but it'll be difficult, and I don't think we're all going to make it out alive. And he sort of shoots a little glance at Frank.
She like looks at Frank and then looks back at you. You mean leave him?
No, of course not. I mean, he's the weakest. He's the weak one.
He's done nothing but help. What do you mean leave him?
No, not leave him. I just don't think he's going to make it.
With that, she just walks away from you.
Ah,
She looks, gives it like a sound of disgust, and just walks away. Janet walks to Chip. Sorry about not warning you about the shotgun. I'm not really good with it. My mom's better. I'm sorry.
Let's be like, not to worry. Let's just hope that we're not caught in such a predicament again when I'm in your line of sight. Hey, they're just there.
Okay. Do, do you think we'll make it? Do do you truly believe it that Dale's uncle left the keys in the boat? There's a lot of zombies down there.
Well, hope is all we have left. That is all we have, and I'm willing to believe, and I'm willing to put it on the line for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe. Okay, we can do this. Yeah, you're right.
We got this.
We have Fred and Dale to help us, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
you?
Fred. Do you mean Frankie?
Frankie? No, his name is Fred.
Oh yeah, Frankie. Yeah, I thought that's what you're talking about. Yeah, well, I definitely think that Dale's definitely gonna help us. I mean, I seen him say earlier to somebody that my name's Dale and I'm here to rescue you. So he can rescue us all.
He said that to me, and he kind of left when we were attacked.
I bet he did.
Just yeah. I don't think you're that reliable.
No, he's a hero. I've seen it myself.
Oh, okay. If you say so. And she walks away. So, mates, the idea. What's gonna happen? What's the plan?
Yeah, Dale walks over to Chip and says, and he walks over like all confident. And then he leans in and says, "What the fuck are we going to do? There's 30 of them down there."
I just, I don't know. I'll just be like, well, you're the hero, Dale. I hear you, I hear you gave the line.
Kidding me, aren't you?
I hear you gave the line to Janet as well. I thought you were here to rescue me too. We've been friends for years.
Dude, these chicks, they're never going to put out now. We've got no chance.
We've still got time to save the day, Dale.
I think even if we save the day, the damage has been done.
Frankie nearly bloody killed me earlier. He tried to spear me.
What? That sounds super gay.
The man's dangerous.
He is?
I just made out like I'm all friends with him, but he tried to kill me, Dale.
You made out with him?
I deceived him. Dale. I'm gonna kill him.
Ah. Ah.
And I'm afraid it's too late and you can't stop me now.
You're not going to kill a guy.
He's only gonna turn.
He's not going to turn.
He's a liability.
He's a doofus.
Kill or be killed, Ben.
Look at him.
Dale. I won't do anything brisk or irrational. I'll wait for my time. And when the moment's right, fate will take its turn.
I'm not going to kill it. I am not killing a guy. I will. I mean, he's a dick, but you got to do what you got to do. But I'm not no part of this.
He might kill you though, Dale.
He's not going to kill me. I mean, he might. He might kill me. I don't know.
Just keep your eye on him.
Keep my eye on him.
And when the moment's right, snap.
And Dale flinches. How are we going to get to the end of the pier? We could all be there before they get there anyway.
Is the pier is it like built up, or is it just like a pier without sides and stuff, Paul? Is it like more of like a walkout, or?
It's so there's like a little shack, and then there's like a walkway like that leads around the beach to the end, and then the dock where everyone ties their ships to,
Mm-hmm.
and like it just leads out into the ocean. So you would
Can
have
you
to.
drive a car up it?
You can drive a car as close to the dock, but I don't think the dock was like the pier where the boats are being tied to won't hold you up.
We can drive it up the pier to that point, though.
Yeah.
So we should do that.
Yeah.
We should like foot down, beat as many, like run over as many as we can, stop, and then see what shit like hits the fan when we're there, and take it from there.
So you, buddy.
That is what I think we should do.
Yeah.
All right. Tell the plan on the rest of the group.
Yeah. So Dale will just say, everyone in the car, it's showtime, and then he just like slides his visor down.
Ashmerz is getting in like, what's the plan?
He says, there is no plan. And then he just puts his foot down. Oh, is everyone in the car? Because I hope everyone's in the car want to do this.
Yeah. Chip's gonna shout shotgun. All right, and run to that passenger seat.
Let's. You know what? Roll off with me. You roll a d20, I'll roll a d20. Higher one gets it. So I would imagine
Let's go.
Fred would be already there.
14.
8.
Oh.
So
So I'd just I'd get up to it and I'd see that Frankie was already there, and I'd be like, "Come on, I called it. Rules are still the rules, Frankie."
All right. Just this once, though.
In the boot you go.
He's gonna get in the trunk, and then Dale floors it.
Yeah. I don't want to stop obviously at the end.
Girl starts screaming as you're driving recklessly down the hill to the dock. You bash against the parking lot, knocking a few zombies down. Your car starts skidding from the blood underneath. You pull it to a halt, and you just stop it just in time before getting the pier. But you're surrounded by zombies now. They are making their way towards you. You have pressures. Go ahead.
Whereabouts are we?
You are, I would say, 60 feet to the old Stanky. You got to run down the pier. There's a few zombies in the way.
Can we drive up the pier?
I mean, that would break the pier if you want to try it.
Oh no, don't do that. I don't want to break the fucking pier. No, that's fine.
Fred jumps out and just stabs a zombie with his lance and just yells back, "Dale, are you insane?"
And Dale just steps out of the car and says, "Are you insane?" Like scoffs at him, and then like starts swinging his shovel, to try and obviously like make a path towards the marina.
All right. So for this scenario, the walking zombies ACs are 10. So all you have to worry about is when you roll a d20, you have to hit a 10. There's about 16 zombies in front of you heading towards the pier. And you need to clear all 16 of them, but there's 5 of you. If you miss like 2 in a row, a zombie attacks you. If a zombie attacks you twice, there's a chance you're going to be down. Ready?
Yeah.
You can play it
Yeah,
out. You can play it out however you want, but you just have to roll the d20 to attack. So,
So no
go-
damage.
no damage, just all d20s.
Cool.
So Fred just pulls out his lance and just stabs another one as Mercy and Jenna are getting out of the car. Mercy takes her shotgun back from Janet and fires. Misfire. Gun gets stuck. It's a 1.
Oh, stupid bitch.
Gun locks up. And she shouts, Janet, what did you do? I don't know. I don't know. Janet just has her little knitting needles standing in front, like next to her mom. And you guys, go ahead. 16 zombies. Time to make a rain.
Yeah. About that.
19.
10. 8. That's a 1 fail for old Dale. But Chip gets in, cuts down a zombie, starts making its path.
Yeah. Just hack its head right off.
The amount of 3s I've rolled tonight, by the way. So many.
Good thing we didn't play D&D, man.
Yeah.
So Dale is pushed back a little bit by a zombie as he's having trouble killing one. Chip, you're making your way through. One zombie's down. Fred. Fuck, Fred misses.
Fucking hell, Frankie.
Mercy needs to unclock her gun. She unclocks it, but now has 3 shots left. And Janet's gonna... what's Janet gonna do? She's going to try to stab a zombie with her knitting needle. It gets stuck in the head, doesn't do anything, and she just lets it go. No kill. Dale.
Haha. Yeah, 15.
Kill. You're pushing out with crit. Chip. You guys can roleplay this out however you want. I'm just tracking the kills.
I imagine that Dale is. There's so many of them that Dale was just wildly swinging. So he's not like aiming for a specific zombie. He's just swinging his shovel like in front of him, almost like a hoe, like a scythe,
Mm-hmm.
like left and right. Sometimes he's got his eyes closed, but you can't see that through the tinted visor. But it's just like he hasn't got much hope, but he's just swinging.
Hitting and hoping a little bit.
Fred stabs the one next that was next to him behind him with the back of his spear, and it gets stuck with another one. Fuck. That's 2 for Fred.
Dear Frankie boy.
Mercy fires off and clips a zombie on an arm but doesn't kill it. That's an X for Mercy. Janet is gonna try to catch up to Daily. Chip does a stab, and oh shit, nat 20. It goes straight in, but she still loses it. She has no more. She has no weapons. At best, she can do is push them away. 3 zombies down. Dale.
I rolled 17 on the die, so
All right. Kill.
so like I imagine, like, obviously, like I say, like he's just swinging it wildly, but occasionally he just gets like this epic shot where he just like lops off a head. But most of the time, he's just sort of hitting an ankle or like a thigh.
As long as they're out of the way and dead.
Yeah.
Chip.
All right. Oh, what's it going? A 5.
Oh, first.
Imagine like that. My machete got a little bit stuck in the last like zombie or something.
You get stuck in. So I'll either let you let it go and just pull out another weapon, or stand there and try to pry it out to attack again.
Yeah, I'm gonna pry out and try to attack again.
Go ahead.
A 10.
Hit.
What does that mean?
10's a good. You
Hey.
have to hit a, at best, hit a 10.
Oh, sweet.
All right, Freddy boy. Oh, Freddy. 9.
Yes.
So he sees Mercy struggling, so he takes the chance and throws the lance into the zombie, killing it, but he has no weapon and he's surrounded.
I told you it was the weakest link.
Mercy. Hold on. Let's see if Mercy will do it. High number. Mercy sees the sacrifice of Fred and goes back to shoot the zombie around him. Ooh, and kills. Janet caught up to Dale. And like pushes the zombie out of the way from Dale. Not killing it, but she pushed the zombie. Dale, we have to go back. My mom, Fred.
How surrounded is he?
He has like 2 zombies on him. Since Mercy killed one.
Okay, so Dale sees this as his opportunity to impress the ladies, because he's disappointed them so much. So he sort of winds it up, runs over, and sort of like cricket swings at this zombie that's trying to eat Frederick.
Okay.
17 on the die.
Kill and hit.
Was there any kind of rest opportunity in that car?
I would give you the hour drive, but you were kind of in panic.
So there was an hour rest.
So your decision, buddy. You were in a panic driving recklessly to get away from cars.
I mean, I imagine that I definitely didn't have a rest. Like, there's no such thing as a rest when you're driving away from zombies. But
I'll give you I'll give you a short rest. That's about all I can give.
yeah, cool. So I will attack again then at the second zombie. Oh, fuck. All that for a 9.
9. So you were gun ho swinging your shovel the first time, and then you got a little cocky, swung it again. But this zombie had a bucket on its head, and it just clangs when you're you don't drop it, but you're going like mother. Did it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to impress. I know, failed.
Chip. Janet's next to you. The rest of the
So
crew
if
are
there's
like a few away. Do you want to keep pushing, or do you want to go back to help them?
I'll keep on focusing on the ones in front of me.
All right.
Otherwise, I'll catch up. So I'll go in again with a 4.
Ooh. That the machete's getting dull here. It's cutting through much bone. It's starting not to be as sharp as it used to be now. Frederick goes to kill the last zombie. Frederick spears it through and kills 2 of them at the same time. Because it's that 20. No, Ben. Like, at best, I'll give you a dex. No proficiency. This is just fucking hack away. Mercy is gonna cock her gun and fire at the one behind Dale. Do. Hits, kills, loads her gun again. Janet is going to cover Chip by pushing another zombie away because she has no weapon. Chip behind you and pushes like a zombie on its ass. Dale.
I'm gonna finish this guy off. Buckethead.
Giggity.
11.
Hit, kills.
So can I like pull Frank up?
Oh, Frank's been up. He hasn't gone down.
Well, then I'll just look at Frank and like lift my visor, give him like the double eyebrows, then put it down again.
He like pats and rubs your hair like good look out, mate. And
There's no hair. There's just helmet.
does it on your helmet. Just like taps your helmet and just like gives you like a little shake of like good looks, mate. And like grabs Mercy's hand and just starts booking it to Chip and Janet.
If I had another action, I would have headbutted him. But carry on. Ruffles my
Chip.
hair and then takes a damsel in distress's hand. Motherfucker.
Chip.
I told you he's a prick.
Chippy.
Right, here we go. A 9.
9. It's that machete, man. It's not looking great.
No,
Too many bones.
and I have to start like trying to stab with it instead.
Frank catches up and like spears the one that you couldn't cut through. Yeah, spears the one you couldn't cut through. And like you just want to like, wait, Chip, let's go. And starts pushing forward. It's getting a little cocky. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Mercy and Janet. Whoop. Oh, nat 20. Fires off her last 2 shots into 2 zombies, killing them both. Dale, your move. This would be zombie number 17, 16, or 17. I lost count. Either way, last zombie in your way, and then you could make it to the pier.
Yeah, I want to get to that guy. I want to like get to the front again.
Do it.
Can I attack?
Yes, you can.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Tell me how this goes, buddy.
So, if you'll allow it, he grabs the hand of the fair maiden and starts walking off after I've saved his life. Dale shakes his head, rolls his shoulder with the shovel in one hand, and takes like big strides to walk towards everything is in slow motion. He grabs the hand of the girl as he barges Frederick out the way and just cleaves this last zombie's head off. And
Important question.
He turns around and looks at the lady and says, "My name is Dale. I'm here to rescue you."
Damn it. All right, important question. Whose hand are you grabbing? Janet's or Mercy's?
If I could grab them both, I would.
You gotta pick one, buddy.
I will take the mother.
Mother,
Yeah, you will.
she gives you a cocky smile and like pulls her hand back.
What?
She smiles at you. She smiles at you, pulls her hand back, pats your cheek. You're cute, boy, and fires her last round onto a zombie behind you.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
You guys clear enough zombies out of the way to make your way to the pier. The zombies are still catching up. You guys climb onto the boat, but the boat's still tied, and you need to set sail. So it's gonna take a while to like turn on the boat or like let loose the sails. Which one? I don't know which kind of boat you're accustomed to.
Imagine it to be like a bit of a yacht type thing. So like an engine probably.
Engine. Okay.
It's
So
like dual. It's like engine sails. Like it's double.
Yeah. Double the goodness. In case
It's a
one
bit of a
fails.
badass boat, to be fair.
all right. Someone needs to untie the boat as another person lets loose the sail and another person revs up the engine while keeping the zombies back. So people need to start keeping the zombie back. Who does what job? Start shouting.
Right, Frankie can undo the boat at the other end, right? Is that a
Frankie
good
can
plan?
do that. Frankie can do that.
Oh, Frankie.
All right. Who does what? Come on. The captain.
Do you want me to drive, seeing as my dex is good?
Mechanically, you should,
Yeah.
but I am. This is my fucking boat.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm driving the.
All right.
I'm the Capitan.
Oh, Capitan.
So
Unless you want to role play it out like that, you managed to get to the boat. Like that's cool.
No. I'll let you
No,
ride
I
the
like
boat.
it. Go on.
I've got plans.
all right. So here's the jobs I can give you. 2 people are needed to block the dock and shoot the zombies to like stop them from getting closer. 1 needs a strength check to rev up the engines. 1 needs a dex check to like unhook the sail and like open it up. And 1 needs like a strength check to unhook the boat from the pier, so you don't still stay attached to it.
So I'll do the sails. I'll unhook the sails.
All right.
Yeah, Frank can do the strength rope.
All right. He's unhooking the boat. Who's gonna row up the engines?
It's between you or the girls.
Yeah, it's a bit much, isn't it? Maybe the
Yeah.
mother revs up the engine.
All right.
With her breasts.
Mother's gonna row up the engines.
Double
Dolly,
D's.
Janet, and Dale to fend off zombies. The
Don't really like
shotgun.
that.
The shotgun's empty, so there's no shotgun ammo
No, it's just me then, isn't it?
unless like someone else has something.
No.
I've got a arrow left.
You want to give it to her, or do you want to just keep it?
No,
I mean, I would probably
yeah,
give
I
her
wanna keep it.
the shovel if she could hold the fucking thing. I would give it to her.
The rifle,
No, the shovel.
shovel. Don't you have another weapon?
Knife. No, I'll give the knife to fucking Frank.
I gave him the cleaver. Maybe.
Yeah, then
give her.
then I gave him the knife in the car.
No, he lost the cleaver in the fight.
He did, didn't he? Yeah.
He got stuck.
What
So-
liability Frankie is.
So-
What's Janet's dex?
Janex
I'm
has
kidding.
Janet has a dex of 12.
12.
12.
It's not bad.
She has a. s-
Maybe I'll show her the rifle and be like, "Do you know how to use this?"
I mean, I could try. I've never been a really good shot.
And I'll lean in and say, "This isn't a toy. It's a weapon."
I could try to cover you as best I can.
And okay, I'll give her the rifle, and I'd like go behind her and like pull the rifle up to her eye and just be like, "This, you know, when you
Uh-huh.
squeeze the trigger,
Okay.
push it into your shoulder,
Right.
relax, breathe out. I'll do the whole thing."
Right. You hear your Frank shout, "They're coming! Hurry!"
And I'm proper flirting with her the whole time.
I know you are, but she gets a little nervous, but she's trying to focus on the zombies in front of her.
Yeah, she's like quivering.
Yep. Okay, Dale, I'm going to believe in you. You're here to save me, right? And she gives you a nod.
We're here to save each other.
Yeah, and then she's ready.
Yeah, she's ready. She's good to go. And Dale will pull out the shovel.
All right.
So
So
my plan is for her to shoot until they get too close. So I have to start like whacking. Like I don't want to jump in front of the rifle. That makes sense.
it does make sense. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do each one check for the boat, and then you two attack zombies.
Cool.
Okay. So let's first, who do you want to roll off the check first to get that done? What do you think is important to finish first?
I think getting the rope, like the anchor, done.
All right. Frank's going to go. Oh, shit.
That's funny.
Not one.
Fucking, I told you it was fucking shit.
Frankie's ridiculous.
Dick.
Fuck you, Frankie.
Frankie,
Fuck you, man.
Frankie positions himself to, like, damn it. Give me 1 second. Damn it.
Frankie over there squawking like a gal.
So,
Help!
Frank positions, Fred. Damn it, guys. Fred positions himself like around the rope holder for the boat, and as he's about to pull, the board underneath him snaps, and he like one of his legs falls through, and he just shouts fuck as he's trying to get himself out. So Janet and Dale, if you will do the honors. Zombies are coming up. Ben?
Dale, snap out of it.
He's still flirting. He doesn't know how to stop.
His brain has gone to his balls.
What's been said?
There's
So,
bloody zombies about, Dale.
Fred failed,
Yes.
and it's zombies are coming up the pier. Fire when go ahead. You will be first.
Do I have to fire for Janet?
No. She doesn't. She's gonna fire on her own. You have a shovel. Go kill zombies.
Well, my plan was like for her to shoot until they get too close.
How many shots does he have?
She has 5 bullets left.
All right, then she can do that. She's going to fire as they are closing in. 13 hits. 1 zombie down. Next would be Chip.
I mean, it's a 2d10 damage, so is that not like 2 zombies?
I mean, I can start rolling damage if you want.
It's a high-powered rifle.
All right.
It's like 2d10.
I'll let you roll for it, though.
Okay, that's 7 damage.
Nah. Sorry, buddy.
But I tried.
You tried. Chip. Unhook the sails, buddy. Dex. No, Nate's. No, Chip's looking into the sky, wondering what he's going to do once he has all this free time in his hands. So, Nate. Ben?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're there. It's not just me. Nate, are you muted?
Probably ran for the piss. It's been quite a while.
Give you guys a 5-minute break.
I think we don't need 5-minute breaks for wheeze.
Yeah, you do.
His wee is like 30 seconds down the corridor. Not even that. Like 10 steps.
Must be stronger.
Hello.
Nate.
Sorry, my iPad just died.
That's a
No.
good excuse.
Good excuse.
Well, your turn, buddy.
So, how many zombies?
So, Dex, unhook the sails.
Dex, right? One sec.
Yep.
So I've got to wait for this app to open so I can roll.
Okay. I need like above a 13.
Above a 13. There we go. A 14.
14.
10. And then including my Dex, right?
Yep. So you start unhooking the
Sweet.
sails. No problemo. You start like unwrapping the rope from the sail hook and start pulling up the sail. Dale, do you want her just to fire again, or do you want to take an action?
If they're not like
They're just
so
closing in.
with this boat, I imagine there's sort of like must be like a walkway to the boat.
Yep,
A little bit of wood.
there is.
So if they're not getting on top of us, like if they're not within like 5 feet melee range, I want her to just carry on shooting.
All right, she's going to fire. Oof. 3.
I don't think I should be rolling for her, really.
Do you want to?
If you're gonna roll a 3, yeah.
You can roll the next one.
Okay.
All right, Mrs. McMuffin.
I'll help her next time.
Okay, Miss McMuffin is going to fire. I mean, not fire. Pull the lever. The engine. Yep. 18. She revs up the engine and just starts shouting, "Yeah!" There you go, buddy. You can shoot. 3 shots left.
Me?
Yep, go ahead.
So I'm gonna go behind her,
Uh-huh.
Dale is, and like reiterate what I said before. Like lean into it, put it in your shoulder. Like breathe out. Don't let your breath get in the way. So that's help. Is it?
Yep.
Advantage?
Advantage.
Good. 17 on the die.
Fire straight into a zombie. Do you want to roll for damage to see if you get 2?
Yeah.
Go for it,
where's
buddy.
where's my D? 15 damage?
15 damage. You pierce through one and start hitting another. They are getting close. They're reaching the melee range.
Uh-huh.
So next up is Frankie. Frankie gets up from the pier hole and starts unwrapping it, and 14. He unhooks the boat. He starts shouting, "It's ready!" So Daniel, Dale, yes. What you want to do?
So Dale will shout out, what are we waiting for? Go! Go! As he swings at a zombie that's trying to sort of grab hold of us as we leave. 16, 21,
Hit.
6.
Dead.
Nice.
As you're running off, Janet fires one last bullet. Do you want to roll for her, or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it. Oh, shit. She misses.
She fires off into the sky because she panicked as you swung, and the zombies are getting close as she runs to the boat. Fred gets on. Everyone else gets on. Dale, you can do the honors.
What's the honors?
You can narrate the harrowing escape. Narrate the heroic escape is what I wanted to say.
I just imagine as we're sort of pulling away that the that like ramp sort of sinks into the sea, and I put my shovel down, and I sort of put my hand out and lower the rifle from Janet's eye. I kneel onto the side of the boat and put my arm around Janet and sort of look into the sunset. But in front of the sunset is all these zombies just sort of like clambering, like falling into the sea as they're trying to like eat our brains. And I look at Janet with my visored motorcycle helmet and just give her. And I imagine she looks at me as if I'm the most disgusting human being she's ever seen.
She looks at you like you're proud of what she did, and she gives you like a solid nod, like, "Yeah, we did do it, didn't we?"
But she like proper friend zones me as we're doing it. She's like fist
nod.
pump, or she calls me mate or something. She's like, "Cheers, mate."
Cheers, mate. We did it.
Yeah, and you can't see it through the motorcycle helmet because that's what he's wearing. But you see Dale's face, just like, "Fucking did it again."
So, Chip, what are you doing, buddy?
So I'll be releasing this sail. Well, I would have just done that, and I'd be stood next to it, kind of cupping it, like, hugging it, type thing, and just like touching for my bow, just so close to just shooting my last arrow straight at straight at Frankie. But I start pulling it forward, and then I just decide, like, now I'll put it back. I let it go, and I go over to Dale, and I say to him, "My name's Chip, and I'm here to save you."
And
I look at
credit.
him and say, "Three's a crowd, brother," and sort of nudge him away as I still got my arm around her. As she looks disgusted, as she probably looks at Chip like, shakes her head like, no.
No. And like she slowly like starts pulling away now.
Yeah.
And credits start rolling. You did it, guys.
Hey.
Considering you pulled that shit out your ass, Paul, that was a good session.
Thanks, buddy.
Really
Awesome.
good. Really proud of you.
That's quality.
Tried my best.
Just pull out a little one shot.
So the real question is, did Chip and Dale ever get laid?
So here's the thing. What I've noticed throughout the whole game, you both kept flirting with both of the girls the whole time, and you just didn't pick one. You kept picking each
Yeah,
both of them.
that's what high school dropouts do.
I know, but that didn't build any relationship with either one.
No.
So we're gonna have to find out in the sequel.
Did Chip
Will we
ever
land
kill
in America?
Frankie? Landed
Or like
in America.
France? We just we land at Le Havre. There's like French zombies.
Something like that.
No, seriously, that was fucking really cool.
That was
Actually.
awesome.
I'm glad, guys. I'm really glad you enjoyed it.
I'll say you rolled with everything, even though there's some stupid shit we said.
Yeah, that was beauty of the one shot, though, right?
Beauty of the D&D, I think.
Yeah.
Great game.
I had fun, guys. It was great.
We'll just roll in.
And now I'm gonna stop the recording.